Yo, I got a question. Where's Teofimo Lopez versus George Kambosos? We got to talk about it. What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more boxing. Make sure you guys throw a like on the video. It goes a long way. When you guys hit the like button to let others know that the content is fire. Now, I got to talk about this. I was thinking, and I want to make a video about this. Where is Teofimo Lopez, right? So, in case you live under a rock. We got J-Lo. In case you guys live under a rock, this is what happened. Teofimo Lopez, and I'm going to take you back. So, for the people who know the story, bear with me. For the new people, this is for you. Teofimo Lopez beat Lomachenko last October, I believe it was, October 2020. He got all these belts, still not undisputed, even though they say he's undisputed, but there's obviously a clear dispute because Devin Haney has a belt, right? Right here, you see him making a joke about Rona, which we'll get to, with Tyson Fury, another person who was top rank that had Rona right before an important fight were to happen. So anyway, after the Lomachenko win, Teofimo says he is a pay-per-view fighter now. He demands and commands a $5 million minimum. And he had these statements that he was putting out publicly. I'm not fighting for anything less than $5 million because I'm a pay-per-view star. I beat Lomachenko. He was telling people he's undisputed, even though, like I said, there's a dispute with the Devin Haney situation. And needless to say, it led him into an issue, kind of a fray with Top Rank, his promotional outfit, right? Teofimo and his dad, his manager, trainer, whatever. They end up saying, we're not fighting for Kambosos, my mandatory, for chump change. So they got the fight purchased in a purse bid, which is an auction by Triller. And it looked seemingly at the time like Triller was beefing with Top Rank, or Teofimo was beefing with Top Rank, right? Because they put up $6 million to secure that fight. I told you at that time, if they got it like that, more power to them. And you see Teofimo, look, this is 20 weeks ago. So we're talking about a long time ago, right? So I was like, hey, that's a lot of money for a fight like that. But if they feel they can make it work, good. I want to see the fight. So this is how much money, you see it on the screen, $6.2 million for just the main event on Triller. They had their plans. This was before they inherited like Big Three in the versus battles and stuff like that. And now I don't know if they're getting cold feet, but fast forward to the future. Look, this was in February. Look at this man's career. This was in February 25th. This was around the time Triller won the purse bid. February 25th. And now today is August 1st. And y'all must have forgot. Where's Teofimo Lopez? Right? So he was supposed to fight George Kambosos. He was wearing Triller shirts and, he's saying, I'm the hardest worker in the room, tagging Triller 22 weeks ago. Keep in mind, there's 52 weeks in a year. This is 22 weeks ago. So it looks like Teofimo is definitely, his brand is being hurt and hit, because you would imagine after beating a guy like Vasyl Lomachenko that the sky would be the limit. That's a respectable fight. So you would think that he would be right back in the fray, and, or right back in the mix of things, but his career is actually, the momentum has been killed and slaughtered. Where's the George Kambosos fight? Now, he was supposed to fight in June. They got scared because Floyd Mayweather randomly said, after Teofimo versus Kambosos was already announced for Miami, hey, I'm fighting on Sunday. And it would have been Teo fighting on Saturday, and then Mayweather in the same city in Miami fighting on the Sunday. So Triller, they bowed down because they knew they couldn't compete with Floyd Mayweather, even in the exhibition fight with Logan Paul. So they just bowed down, pushed it out a week or whatever. And then Top Rank end up using this opportunity, this bought time, and then amending Teofimo's contract to make it more to his liking, because he says he's a pay-per-view star. And then days later, after he has this amended Top Rank contract, boom, you see it. Teofimo tests positive for Rona. Conveniently, just like Tyson Fury, 2 top-ranked fighters in the span of a few months, and they both got Rona. That's what happened. Their fights, where Teo's fight was supposed to happen that week. For the Tyson Fury fight, it was supposed to happen in 2.5, 3 weeks. And then both fights got canceled, blah, blah, blah. And then they said they rebooked it for August 14th. It's a big problem. August 14th ain't happening because today is August 1st and they have not even released an official announcement. So this is just a bad look for Teofimo. Then there were talks and rumors that Oscar De La Hoya, he's fighting Vitor Belfort, and Teofimo could fight on the Oscar De La Hoya card, which is September 11th. We now know that's not taking place because De La Hoya did a press conference. They're fighting at the Staples Center and they have not included this fight, right? So it's just a bad look to see Teofimo being out of commission for so long. You last fought in October. We're closer to October now. Like we're in the month of August. So that's like 2 months till October. So he's been out of the ring for a year. Same thing with Terrence Crawford. What is Top Rank doing with these big fighters? So Tyson Fury pulled out with the Rona, and he's been out of the ring since February 2020. Crawford, we don't know what he's doing. His contract's supposed to end in October. No announcement to who he's fighting. So that means Crawford, if he doesn't fight soon, he'll be out of the ring close to a year. And then you have Teofimo, who once he beat Lomachenko, again, it looked like the sky's the limit for this kid. And Mayweather Promotions, Leonard Ellerby, said that he believes that he has sources and that Teofimo's tickets weren't selling. And that's apparent based on how they bowed down to Floyd Mayweather versus Logan Paul. And then now the momentum is completely dried up for Teofimo. And now they're saying that there's a dispute in terms of Teofimo fighting. He doesn't want to fight Kambosos in Australia, which is a bad look. The reason they're saying, oh, we don't want to quarantine and all this stuff. But Kambosos came to the States to fight you. Teofimo's not from New York. He's really from Florida, right? That's where he was born, in Florida. So Kambosos was going to fight you in Miami, Florida. And now, you're not going to fight him in Australia. So now it looks like, to me, it appears that they're legally trying to find a way to get Teofimo out of this Triller deal, right? And it's like, what's going on? Because in the meantime, this kid's career hangs in the balance. Beat Lomachenko. You don't see this. Like PBC fighters, when you see a fighter come off of a great performance, you don't really see their momentum being killed right after. Like Errol Spence just fought Danny Garcia. We know who he's fighting next. He's fighting this month against a legend, Manny Pacquiao. So the gravy train keeps rolling. Teofimo had his best win in his whole career, got all these belts, and then is flatlined ever since then. And we still have no updates as to when he's even coming back. Bad look. And this is the guy who said he was bigger than Gervonta Davis. That's what he told you. He told you that, he's an A-side over Davis and stuff like that. I don't see it. You guys can say whatever you want. I don't see it. How are you the A-side and then, is this fiasco? And he's tested negative for the Rona. So they said he's better, but where's his fight? And if he doesn't fight Kambosos next, then that's going to look bad. Now, I do believe that Top Rank was legally trying to find a way to get Teofimo off Triller. And they were going to try to make the Lomachenko fight. But now people are saying Lomachenko's going to fight December. Lomachenko himself said he's fighting in December. And now we're hearing that's against Richard Comey, which leaves the question, if Teo is negative and no longer has the Rona, where is he? Where is the announcement? He got this amended deal with Top Rank. Days later, boom, they say he got the Rona. And now we don't know when he's fighting. Bad look. Let me know what you guys think.